Hey, I got to change that intro because we're not streaming on that platform no more.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it done?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Welcome to Game Time Decision. I'll tell you about it after show. Game Time Decision brought to you on the Picks and Parlays channel, as always. Earl Sports Bets as well. I couldn't get the Facebook to load on Earl Sportsbet though.
That's fine. We don't need the Facebook. Nobody's on there anyway.
I figured. I didn't know, but it was a StreamYard was having issues with it. So we are Game Time Decision. I'm your host, Detroit Lenny. As always, brought to you with our favorite knuckleheads, Nick and Tim Earl. Guys, Caesar Sportsbook is our official sponsor of Game Time Decision. Wager up to $1,250 on your first bet. If you don't win, don't worry. You'll get 100% of your stake back as a free play. And win or lose, you'll also get 1,000 to your credits and 1,000 reward credits. That's where you get all those free rooms, free food, stuff like that when you come to town or in the Caesar Sportsbook that's nearest you. If you don't have that already, you need to sign up. Use the promo code GTDFULL, or you can just click on the link in the description below. That'll get you right to all your state-specific instructions. Earl Sports Bets as well. Check them out, earlsportsbets.com/promo. 7-day package, only $49. 7 days.
Just to give you an idea, college basketball starts on Monday, and there'll probably be about 20 to 25 plays up there for just college basketball alone.
What?
So, might want to jump on that. Not to mention,
so yeah,
NBA.
So there's that.
Yep.
What else is new? What do you guys got going? What do we got going on today? We got all kinds. We got
basketball.
4 of the baseball World Series.
Yeah.
We got a whole NBA card. 2
Yep.
games in the NHL. 2 games in college football. I feel like I'm missing something. Football, baseball, hockey, basketball. Yeah, that's it. No,
that's pretty much about it.
Yep. I felt like
the Sabres play today.
Like I said, I didn't miss anything. They're kind of not good. So.
Something tells me the Penguins are the play tonight. I didn't bet it, but something tells me.
Up, Nick.
So is it me, Tim?
Just
cover
you.
your ears, earmuffs, Tim. Is it me or is everybody and their brother on Buffalo?
Absolutely. Everybody's on Buffalo.
Penguins money line.
The Penguins puck line.
Oh, Penguins in regulation.
Penguins can F all the way off, especially after their performance last night.
Oh, Tim, do you have an NHL play of the day?
No, I do not, because I didn't pick anything in the Flyers game, and I'm not allowed to choose anything in the Sabres game, so no.
Okay, fair enough. You are 8-8, if I'm right. Is that record right?
No,
or no? You'd be 7-9.
7-9 because of stupid Penguins.
Right, and you're still up. Is that up 5?
Up
4.6. 4.6. Okay. So there you go. No play today from Tim in the NHL. There's only 2 games. One's Buffalo game. Can't do Buffalo. So I really want to take for my play of the day the Pistons in every which way, shape, or form. But my NBA play of the day. But I'm not taking the Pistons either. Not going to do the homer thing. Mm-hmm. I really like the Hornets +5. I talked about this a little bit on Morningwood. Some people talked about it. That's my play for the NBA. Kind of going that route. Do you like that? What else do you like in the NBA?
Dogs.
This one.
I didn't bet that game.
No.
I would lean towards the Celtics. I think it's a little bit of a weird line considering that the Cavaliers are home and they're 2 to 1.5 point dogs. They're 5-1 against Boston, who's 4-2.
Okay.
I don't know. Just seems like a weird line to me. But
I had Cleveland as a 3.5-point favorite, so I bet with my numbers.
Okay. That's also a fair statement. Yes, also good for you. So, love the brotherly love.
Of course.
Yeah. All right. So what else we got? World Series. I know you guys are on different sides of it, but is there any kind of prop or anything else we like in that game?
Maybe Bryce Harper to crap his pants. No, I'm kidding.
Bitter 31. Can you tell who has on the
plus
Astros?
$3? No, I'm kidding. No, I don't have anything involved in the game. At this point, I'm done with baseball. I'm not betting
first five. Phillies?
I like the Astros,
Yes.
but I
Phillies
just want the
first
Astros
five.
to win.
I got him actually Phillies first 5 and Phillies full game money line.
At this point, I'm done with the MLB, so they could just finish up their season and move on.
So I feel like everybody's on the Phillies. Hear me out, because Aaron Nola's on the mound, even though he got tagged a little bit last game. Didn't give up runs. It's not like he gave up a ton of runs, right? I'm trying to think. That game last against Houston. Oh, he gave up 5 runs. My bad. My bad.
He got hammered.
He got tagged legit.
But then Verlander got hit as well, and that was the game that was 5-0, then 5-5.
Right. Look, I like the over. I'm tired of trying to figure out the side. I'm kind of just on the over. I had the Astros for the series after game 1. I bet that. So, just for some plus money. I like the over. I might look at. I don't see. Man, if the Astros go down 3-1, it's for real over. I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna still keep hope alive, but Luis says Toronto puck line.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. That's
laying $1.35 with a team that plays down to their competition.
Yeah, I was about to say you're gonna lay $1.35 with a team that's covered the puck line once out of their first 10 games.
Do we know for sure
with that one?
Do we know for sure who's in net for that game?
Yeah, it's
because I know that wasn't confirmed earlier.
And whoever is in for Toronto. I don't know who's in for Toronto.
Who did you say? Say the Philly goalie again.
It's Tarun Sandstorm.
Ilya Samsonov.
I know what he's trying to say.
Sorry.
I know what he's trying to say. It was just I wanted him to try to say it again.
Oh no, I just didn't want to pronounce it the right way. I'm calling him Tarun Sandstorm. That's what it is.
That's fair.
That's his new name.
That's fair. Something to look forward to. Last year, I killed it with IUPUI, otherwise known as DUI in my school. Basketball.
Indiana University, Purdue University of Indiana. IUPUI, Indiana University.
Is that
Purdue
real legit
University
what it
of
stands
Indiana.
for? Because I tell you right now, I have no idea.
It is.
That's the stupidest.
IUPUI.
Do better.
The Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Indiana University, Purdue University of Indianapolis.
Oh, Indianapolis. My bad.
That's weird. They're trash. One of those games where you take the team under team.
By the way,
under spread in first half. Yeah.
According to our power rankings, IUPUI is going to be second to last place. The only team that is worse than IUPUI is
Michigan
Mississippi
Wolverines.
Valley State.
Michigan Wolverines.
It's Michigan.
Sorry.
By the way, Indiana University, Purdue, University of Indianapolis.
So did Indiana University and Purdue University get drunk one night and said, let's have a baby in Indianapolis? And
then crapped out this thing. Yep, pretty much.
This is what happened?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
I don't understand it, but it is what it is.
All right. I mean, hey, you do you.
Hey, my current.
Sam, I'm done with baseball. Can't do anymore. What's up, squad? I know you're just getting the same.
Just two teams that I don't want to see winning the World Series are in the World Series. So we got to watch 6 months of baseball for Philadelphia to possibly win the World Series. This sucks. That was a waste of a baseball season.
Charlotte +6 and the sprinkle, but that's not a waste of the. Shut up. That's not true. I think this game's. Listen. Houston wins tonight. Then we're automatically going to 7 games because they're not going to go bang, bang, bang. I don't know, man. Houston Astros, you might be the Toronto Maple Leafs of the MLB this year. At least you can't do anything in the playoffs.
I mean, they've made the
World Toronto.
Series
No, they would be out.
They've won a playoff round.
The Yankees would be the Maple Leafs of the
Because
MLB.
the
Yankees
well,
are
they
still won a
can't.
playoff round, though.
Oh, they did win a playoff round. Well, wait, this year? Were they in the wild
Yankees? Yeah, they beat Cleveland.
They beat Cleveland. Yep.
If you count that.
Okay. Dodgers?
Dodgers didn't win a playoff round.
Right? I don't know. Just shit. That's all I can say.
Yep.
Isaac says, let's go Pistons. There you go. I like that.
Yep.
Moneyline Hornets. Yeah, everybody likes that. That scares the hell out of me. Let's talk some little action. Wednesday night. How do we feel about last night? I was told I
lost
both my plays.
I was right on the sides. I was wrong on the totals for both games.
Yeah, I missed my team total by 1 point, which is so much fun. I had team total over 28 for Ball State, and they got 27.
Nice.
All right.
Good work, Nick. Good work.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do better.
I thought Ball State and Kent State would be the one that went over, and I thought Ohio Buffalo would be the one that goes under. And
Ball Sack State.
Yeah. I did take Ball Sack though, plus the points, and the Ohio Bobcats.
I think I said that during the show yesterday was Ball State outright.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't bet it, of course.
Yeah, should have took both of them on the money line. Should have sprinkled on the 2-team parlay. Should have, would have, could have. The next day after these games, everybody's a genius. Everybody knows.
Well, yeah, I could tell you who's going to win after the game's over.
Yeah, check in tomorrow, and we'll talk to you about who won.
How the Pistons won against the Bucks today, and the Bucks will no longer be undefeated. You can go ahead and clip that.
Man, the Pistons and the Wings are who I'm. Even though I know they're both not good teams like this year right now, they're the ones out of the 4 major sports. I saw a stat or something, a meme or a picture on social media where it showed the average age of like the Pistons, Tigers, Wings, Lions, all that. Very young teams all the way around. But the Pistons,
generally happens when you're rebuilding for 80 years at a time.
That's not true. The Red Wings have more Stanley Cups than anybody in the United States of America. So we haven't been rebuilding that long. I'm just saying. And the Pistons have won. And the Tigers have, they haven't won since 85. But the Lions have been rebuilding.
That's a long time ago. Jeez.
I know. It is. And I don't see them getting good. I don't know. But the Pistons and the Wings I have hope for the most out of that group.
Pistons, yeah. The Pistons do have a bright future. They just need to get one more top draft pick, and then they're good to go.
See, I think, I agree with that. I need some veteran leadership on that team, though. I need a veteran big guy.
You want DeAndre, and I already know you do.
Yep.
That's
100%.
fair.
And if they're in contention at the trade deadline and they're buyers.
They're not going to be, but okay. Unless they go and get somebody before that. They need to get somebody now if they want to try to be competitive.
They're 2-6. It's been 8 games. Let's not write them off.
No, I'm not. But they got to go out and get somebody soon. Because a week or two from now, you'll be like, oh, they're 3-12. We still have a chance. No, you don't.
No, I won't say that.
Even
What?
though
Lenny
even
being
though
extremely
freaking,
unrealistic about Detroit teams? I've never seen him do that before.
I've never been unrealistic. Hopeful, yes. Unrealistic, no. Hopeful.
hopeful.
I don't think I've
And
been
there's a
unrealistic.
fine line between hopeful and unrealistic,
And it is a,
and then it's downhill from
hair.
there.
Yeah, it is a hair.
Yeah, because hopeful is Detroit fans, unrealistic is Cowboys fans.
That's fucking false. I don't care what you say. Don't you ever compare me to a Cowboy fan. I'll drive.
I'm
where
saying
East Carolina.
I'm saying
whoop
the
your
Cowboys
ass
are
in
unrealistic.
class. Oh, the Cowboys are delusional. Cowboy fans are delusional.
Yeah,
You
that's
guys
what he
still
was
think
saying.
you're America's team. I got news for you. We sold you to Mexico like 3 years ago.
That
You're not
you guys
America's
always
team.
wanted to be part of Mexico.
Bye-bye. You're not America's team. I'm on Bowling Green -3.5.
Yep.
I'm on Western Michigan plus 4.5.
Yeah.
I'm not. I would lean Bowling Green, but I didn't.
So my teaser is Western. I'm on a 6-point teaser with Western plus over 10, like 11, something like that. I just wanted it over 10, and so I took the points with Western, and I took the over. Sorry,
Unbelievable.
I don't know who's calling me. So, yeah, I took the over. I think we get over 42 points in that Western Bowling Green game. So that's where I'm at.
Points.
Points.
Yep.
Central and Northern, though, that game
Nothing.
is like for real. I mean, like for real, bringing it up right now.
Stop it. Get some help.
100%.
For real. Both teams 2-6, both teams 1-3 in the conference. I believe both teams are like 3-5 against the spread, but they're like the same team, and they're
just
both
the same team, different
trash.
name.
They're
Yeah.
both. Neither one are good, and I'm a Central guy. If you give me any team out the
Central
out of
and
the MAC,
NIU were competitive last year, weren't they?
yes,
They were
they've
both at
always
bowl
been.
games.
Yeah, they've always been good, and there
And
was
didn't NIU win the
transfer
MAC?
portal screwed everybody.
NIU won the MAC.
You know what? Hold on.
I thought Kent State won the MAC last year.
No. I thought NIU won the MAC.
Let's see here. 2021. Kent State was 6-2. Northern Illinois was 6-2. And Central was 6-2. And now these teams this is the problem. I don't know who won the MAC though. I don't know. I'm not going to look that up. But you know what the problem is? I think a lot of these schools. I think this is a prime example.
NIU won the MAC.
NIU won the MAC. There you go. You know, you're going to get with these teams. You're going to get with the transfer portal. I think this is a prime example of the transfer
Yeah,
portal.
141-23.
People leave and then, or you know, kids graduate or whatever, and these smaller schools, the MAC, are not going to reload as much as an Alabama or the bigger schools, you know, SEC schools, ACC
Correct.
schools, stuff like that. Instead, the MAC or the smaller divisions are going to be the ones that struggle with that. Especially
Here's on the contrary, though, is I believe the transfer portal is actually going to lessen the gap between Power 5 and Group of 5 schools.
Correct.
And the reason behind that is now with this option available to transfer,
And what now happened to sit out a year of eligibility?
yeah.
And
That's a big
you're able
factor.
to do then is, well, who's going to go get the transfers? It's going to be the Alabamas of the world. It's going to be the Georgias of the world. They're going to be transferring. You know what that means, right? There's less spots on rosters for Power 5 schools. So where are these 4 stars going to go? Where are these 5 stars going to go now? Out of high school.
I like
They're
that.
going to go to Tulane. They're going to go to Cincinnati. They're going to go
And
to
it
App
could be
State.
it could be the opposite way around as well. What happens if you sign with Alabama, you see no time on the field your first year, and you don't see yourself being anywhere close, but all of a sudden you get an opportunity to go play for Central Michigan or NIU or
and be the guy.
A MAC school or like an East Carolina or something like that, and you get to. Well, you're not starting at Alabama, but you can start here.
Right.
Sign me up.
You want to be big fish in a small pond. If you want to be big fish in a small pond, you want to be, the talented guy, the most talented. Do you want to be the most talented guy on a MAC school team and start every day and be that team captain or whatever? Or do you want to be the second string backup quarterback in Alabama?
Yeah, I would rather I would rather get the playing time. That's how you're going to be able to sign your contracts and stuff.
Right. Let's be honest. Alabama quarterbacks don't do shit anyway. And I'm just using them as an example. Don't be, let me, say. Cheshire Cat in the house. It has to be the Leafs tonight.
Good.
Has to be.
No, it doesn't.
That's what he says.
By the way,
I know there's value on the Flyers, huh?
You skipped a couple comments because I clicked on the Mac one. You thought that was that was the last one.
Oh, well, we are beautiful. Take a moment to.
And no, I did not round robin my dogs, although I might. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
Why would you not?
Yeah, you're
right. I think he knows there's value on the Flyers, but he thinks tonight's tonight. He's got a feeling. You already know. I love the Sabres. That's an easy yes, please.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Yeah, but everybody loves the Sabres tonight.
Yeah, because the Penguins are in a horrible spot.
More transfers are going to go to smaller schools. Yeah, I see both sides of the coin, kind of.
More high school recruits are going to the smaller schools.
I would love to fast forward 5 years and see how this plays out. Because it could be very, very good, and it could be dog shit.
And then they correlate all this. This is why you're going to need a 12-team playoff. Because all of a sudden, sure, Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, all of them are going to be fantastic.
12's too many, in my opinion.
I don't think it is. Because if you look
I'm more like an 8.
No, I like the 12 idea because it may not look good now. But come later on, if a team is constantly making the college football playoff as a 10, 11 seed, it's going to better their recruiting. And then eventually, it'll shorten, in about 3 to 5 years of having the 12 team, it will shorten the gap between Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, Tennessee, and everybody else.
I guess I see that. I do. I like that, but you could say the same thing for the teams that finish in 13th and 14th and 15th spot. Hey, you got to make top 12. Honestly, I think 10 would have been a really good number.
It wouldn't have worked with the bracket though.
It would if you get 1 and 2.
12 works with the bracket because you get your top 4 teams. You still get your top 4, but they get a bye.
Yeah, but eventually you're going to eventually you're going to get 12 that go to 6, that go to 4, that go to 2. That's too many games. That's 4 playoff games.
That's
right.
4. Well,
it's what Division 2 does.
Yeah, it's what Division 2 does, and it works. I don't know. I think it's a good idea to help lessen the gap because everybody, when they're coming into the season, who's going to win it? Oh, Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan. Yeah,
well, if you look at the standings right now, let's just hypothetical this shit. The standings right now, rankings, I should
bring up the college football rankings that just got released.
Yep. It's Tennessee, Ohio, Georgia, Clemson. The top 12. UCLA would be the 12th. Ole Miss is 11, and UCLA is at 12.
So if we looked at it right now, is Michigan and UCLA going to be a competitive matchup? Probably not.
Yes.
You think that would be a competitive? Okay, Nick, run your numbers. What would Michigan versus UCLA be?
Well, why would 5 play 12? Would it 1?
Because 1, 2, 3, and 4 get buys. And it's 5 versus 12, 6 versus 11, 7 versus 10, 8 versus 9. The winner of the 5-12 would get the 1. The winner of the 6-11 would get the 2. The winner of the... And then it goes into how you do like your college basketball, how you have the 16 in college basketball on one of the sides of the bracket. Just take out 13, 14, 15, 16, and add those as buys.
So you want UCLA in a neutral field against Michigan?
Yeah.
UCLA.
What would that be?
8.5.
UCLA money line. UCLA money line.
That would be an 8.5. So it can be a competitive game. All right. Bama versus Ole Miss.
Well, that's
on a neutral field.
That's a route. I don't care where it's at. Ole Miss is good, but they ain't that good.
15.
15. That one would not be close.
TCU
and
LSU. Boy, I'd tune into that game.
TCU and LSU, I would 100% get into that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
What would that one be, Nick?
TCU and LSU? You
Yeah.
ready?
Coin flip. Boom.
Point-
Thank you.
0.1
Or-
difference.
All right. Oregon and Southern Cal.
Oh, that's already a matchup. That's good.
That's a fantastic matchup.
Yeah.
1.5.
Yeah. Who? Oregon?
Oregon.
I don't like the buys because I don't like buys
first
in
round would be
football.
competitive minus the
I don't
Alabama game.
I don't like first rounds buys though in football in general, NFL, anything, because I don't really like the rest. That's one point of it, but I don't like the fact that football you could get so many injuries so quick on a football field, and all it takes is one hamstring and it changes the whole damn dynamic of the whole play.
100%. But that's
Also-
the game.
Also, you got
Like everybody's got to play. I'd rather have
Ready?
one play 12.
And here could be a nice little wrinkle.
That wouldn't
into
work with the
12-team
bracket.
playoff.
But then you would have to go to a 6-team if you want to do that because you can't do a 1 versus 12.
You know. And here's one thing you can also throw a little bit of a wrinkle into the 12-team playoff. The 12 seed must be a group of 5 school.
Yes.
It has to be the best ranked team from the AAC, the Sun Belt, the MAC.
Ooh. I
MAC
like
wouldn't
that,
get one.
but that
The
seems
Mountain
like
West.
a lot of.
The Mountain West, and the
Which right now would be Tulane. And it's not
Would be
particularly close.
it would be Tulane.
It's actually a little bit closer because there's 2 Power 5 teams in the rankings or Group of 5. Group of 5.
Yeah, group of 5.
We have Tulane and Central Florida. Those are the only 2 teams that are ranked and not in one of the
What
big
about
four.
Liberty?
Liberty is okay. Liberty is in the AP. They are not in the college football playoff.
Got it.
But at the same time, they're a independent, so they wouldn't really that wouldn't be classified as a group of 5. And their one loss was to Wake Forest by a point. But at the same time, who have they played? Southern Miss, UAB. They lost by 1 point to Wake Forest. Akron, ODU, UMass, Gardner-Webb. They smoked BYU. That was a good win for them. Now, I will say, Liberty plays against Arkansas this week. Arkansas is not ranked. They're 13.5-point favorites. I'm grabbing Arkansas. You get an SEC school versus a independent. I don't care.
That's fair.
But it's an interesting conversation for this. But anyway, sorry. We'll get back to whatever we had.
No, we're just
By the
going to
way,
keep going
and
through the
if
chat.
you
We're going
wanted-
to talk college football because I like college football.
Yeah,
like college
and if you wanted the number 12 seed to be an AAC school, number 1 it would be Central Florida. According to my power rankings, it would be Central Florida.
It's Tulane if it had to be.
It's Tulane, but my power rankings have Central Florida ranked higher, have Cincinnati ranked higher, have Boise State ranked higher than Tulane.
None of them are in there though. So
Yeah, but the highest power rated group of 5 school would be a 21-point dog to Ohio State, who's my number 1 ranked school.
exactly. That's the point.
Ohio State
But-
have his number 1 ranked?
Yep, number 1. Yeah, the power
Explain to me
rankings I
why.
use. Yes,
Or
Huh?
is it strength of schedule?
it's just I think they're the.
I mean,
they're
I know
number
there's
one.
1,000 pieces that go into that model and
Yeah.
all that. I'm
Yeah,
not saying that. but-
I don't know all the answers to what goes
Okay.
into that model.
Because, like, I look at, and I mean, I see, like, in the college football rankings, Tennessee is 1, Ohio State is 2. In the coaches poll, it goes Georgia, Ohio State, Tennessee. And I don't see how they put Georgia ahead of Ohio State and Tennessee, but I get it. I think
That's going to be
right now.
that's going to be discussed.
I'm taking Georgia. I mean
That's
Tennessee.
that will
against
be
Georgia.
that will be easily determined after this week. You just sold a Pokemon card.
Pokemon.
What card did
Well-
you sell?
Damn,
It's got to be something Charizard related.
damn, Joe.
Joe, what card was it?
Oi, oi, oi.
Wait.
Rangers won.
1-0 yesterday.
90s babies, raise up. No,
Woo.
thank you.
Barely made.
They're talking amongst themselves. It's
Yep.
good, mofos. Oregon -2.
That would be
Oh.
between them and USC if we went to a 12-team playoff this year. Which this year is the perfect example of why we should have one.
Yeah. Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, and then undefeated Michigan, a 1-loss Oregon.
Who lost to Georgia?
Utah. Yeah.
A 1-loss USC, which lost to Utah and Utah. A 2-loss LSU, which is just there. So when Bama beats them, oh my God, they beat a top 10 team. Oh. That's all they wanted to do that for, because they're 15th in the actual rankings.
You're still there. That's good.
Crystal Charizard from Skyridge. Got it.
There you go. I don't even know what the hell that is.
It's a
Bought
Pokemon
that
card.
sucker in December 2019 for $150. That's a nice return on investment there, fella. That's a nice little
I wish
hit
I
a
still
lick
had
right
my
there.
Pokemon cards.
Pow. What else we got going on? Well, that's our college
Nick,
football rant.
I know, Nick, you didn't put anything up on the site for NHL. Is that correct?
Oh, crap.
For today.
Apparently I didn't. I have the over in the Toronto game. That is it.
Okay. Just figure out ask.
Yeah, I put up all the plays for tomorrow, though.
Okay, good. Make sure
Big
you're worried about
slate
today,
tomorrow.
too. Yeah,
In
small slate
hockey.
tomorrow. It's only 2 NBA games.
13 hockey games. I put up 9 plays up on the site.
I may be sick for tomorrow's slate.
Funny.
I will not be here tomorrow.
Crap. So I'm going to have to sit here and talk hockey with Nick. Gross.
All right, then, do
Tomorrow's
your
got to
research.
be Detroit Lenny tomorrow. You got to be Detroit Lenny tomorrow. You got to put your Tiger shirt on.
What's up,
Put a
guys?
Tiger hat on.
I don't have a hat. I have a shirt. I have a
know you got a
Pistons
Casey
jersey.
Mize.
I have a Pistons shirt.
Okay.
I have my Casey Mize, but I don't know where it went.
All right.
I don't have a Lions jersey. I don't have anything Detroit hat-wise. I need
What
to
about
start
Red-
collecting hats, too, but...
There's only 2 NBA games on there.
Yeah, tomorrow is like Denver and OKC. And what the other game that's on tomorrow?
Warriors and
Warriors. Warriors and the Magic. Oh, beautiful. All right, Golden State's an 8-point road favorite. I will be grabbing the Magic. And Denver's a 6-point road favorite versus the Thunder. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing.
Interesting.
I'll probably
Lots
just
of
have the
NHL
Magic
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Lots of
I'll have the
NHL
Magic
tomorrow.
plus points and money line tomorrow. There you go.
Oh
Fade the Warriors again.
So let's get this out of our system now because I won't be back till next Wednesday.
Okay.
Lions money line.
Yes.
No.
Red Wings money line Saturday.
No.
Pistons money line Monday.
Again,
3 games,
OKC,
3
maybe.
days, 3 winners.
We'll see. I want to see what the OKC line is, because that will determine a lot. If it's Pistons plus points, sure. If they're minus points, absolutely no.
Well, I mean, they'll probably they
They'll
shouldn't
probably
be
be
favored.
about what, 2-3 point favorite.
I know it should be close to a pick 'em.
No, they'll be favorites by a little bit.
Yeah, at home. Yeah, I guess. What's your line on that Islanders?
We have
Wings
this
game?
idea. Substitute
I don't
Joe
have one yet.
Kryptonite for Lenny.
You
I'm
got
down
Detroit
for that.
Shit?
Ooh.
I'm down. Joe, I'll let you know. We could do it. He's done a couple WNBA free pick videos with me, so
Have at it. Tim's in charge while I'm gone.
yay! Burning down the house. Burning down the house. Burning down.
Well, this show was fun, Lenny.
I know. I was just gonna say we just started streaming back on Picks and Parlays, and Tim's gonna burn the place down.
Burning down the house. Nah.
We probably should have told some people we're not on Max Wager Network anymore.
They'll figure it out.
I don't know.
Ice X should come on the show too. Tomorrow, Ice X and Joe Kryptonite. We have you guys both on. You guys just fight for a while.
Can we just do Islanders Wings over and call it a day?
I do not know. I need to look
Well,
at the
You
who's-
don't need
who's in
nothing.
net?
It doesn't matter.
No, I want the under. I want it to be.
Aren't that
I
bad?
want it to be 1-0. I want the Islanders to score about 3 minutes into the game and then nothing the whole entire rest of the game for you.
So listen, check it out. I don't know if you guys in the chat are aware. I know Nick is. The tradition in the Red Wings, usually playoff games, though. Let me be clear. Throw an octopus.
are you gonna throw an octopus on the ice?
I'm trying to talk Mandy and smuggling that
Do
shit in
it.
so bad.
Do
right?
it. Do
And
it.
then I'm like, and she's like, "Well, no, then you're gonna get kicked out if you're gonna throw it on there. Because what are you gonna do? Sit with it in on like?" I'm like, just strap that shit. It's all you do is take the octopus, put it in a. My buddy did it one time for real.
Yeah.
Put it in a big Ziploc bag.
Uh-huh.
Seal that shit shut. Put it on your leg or your stomach. Saran wrap that shit to you. Okay, a hoodie on. Boom, bang. No, nobody sees nothing.
You're
right?
a
It's not
fat
like they're
guy.
patting
Yeah,
you
it
down.
works.
Then when you get in there, you throw it on the ice. The dumbasses that do it in the first period are dumb because you're going to get kicked out. You won't miss the whole game. So Mandy's like, I'm not throwing it on there. I'm like, I'll do it. I'm like, what? When's the next time I'm going to be back in Detroit to go to a Red Wing game? I don't know. So I'll do it. She's like, well, you're going to get drunk and do it in the first period. And then I'm like, so? I'm like, you watch the game. You'll be there with my cousin stuff. Then I'll see you at the hotel later. I'm like, I don't give a shit. She won't do it.
She doesn't sound thrilled about that thing. She doesn't sound.
She's not real thrilled about the whole saran wrapping the octopus to her midsection. I don't know why.
Because it's an octopus to your midsection.
It's not like it's skin to skin, or it's not like you're wrapping it around your thigh. I mean, it's your tummy. You get an oversized hoodie on, probably a jersey. I mean, come on. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna be out. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. Butt crack of freaking dawn.
All right, Joe and Ice, we'll have you guys both on. Let's do this.
Get after it, Isaac. Ice. I'm putting you in charge.
Whoa.
You and Joe are in charge.
Put Joe in charge. I wouldn't trust him.
No, not you. You're done. You're out already. You already talked about burning it down. Yep. Joe and Ice are in charge while I'm gone. Only to be monitored by Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, there you go.
Cheshire Cat, you're in charge of the chat. Joe and Ice will be on the stream. Don't worry. What could go wrong?
Nothing. Nothing can go
there you
wrong.
go. Mo. Hey, Mo wants to come on. Let's say if you guys want to come on, you got a Twitter DM at Earl Sports Bets. Is that a thing? What's your Twitter?
And
That's
just look up
Earl.
Earl Sports Bets on Twitter and you'll find it.
There you go. DM them. Surprise guests. I'll be watching. What time does this show come on the East Coast?
5 o'clock.
5.
So you're on, but you're in the Central, right? Detroit's in the Central time zone. They're not. They're at Eastern Zone. Mm-hmm. Really? Okay.
The Midwest, yeah. Us and Chicago are an hour apart, because Chicago's in the Central.
Well, Chicago doesn't really count as a city, but that's.
But you know what messes up is Sunday is the time change, or Saturday night's the time change. We fall back, right? Yeah, spring forward, fall back. That's how you remember which way. But so when I go to tailgate Sunday morning for the Lions game, Lions doesn't start till 1 o'clock Eastern. I'll be there at. Take that shit off.
I'll try.
You're gonna get me.
He meant Squirtle. He meant Squirtle. That's
I know
a Pokemon.
I know what you meant, but what you typed are two different things. Okay,
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it.
Jesus Christ! I canceled. Babe, cancel the vacation. I can't leave these two in charge of nothing.
Hey, Joe. I have Mr. Ludicolo sitting by my desk.
So, anyways, I got a tailgate. I got to be at where we're tailgating at 9 a.m., which is 6 a.m. my time. But with the time change, it's really going to feel like 5 a.m. Oh, boy.
Yeah, drinking at 5 a.m. What's that saying?
I'm always, and when I I'm hammered before I get in the game. I've actually went to Lions games, tailgated, got drunk, and never made it to the game. Just stay in a bar.
It feels like you missed.
It's halftime. It's not like we pay for tickets. They give this shit out for free.
Yeah, because nobody wants to go to see the Lions.
All right, Nick. That's
What happens when you rebuild for 40 years?
Nick.
Damn it! Did I say that out loud?
Be nice.
First of all, it's been more than 40 years. It's since 1957. That's the best jersey ever made. I saw this old couple, and they were walking. I see it's around. I didn't see them personally. It's a meme or whatever picture on social media, and it's this little old couple. They're walking. They both have Lions jerseys on, and the numbers on them are 57. And his jersey says the name says Sense, SINCE, and hers says 57 spelled out, and the numbers are 57. It's because they've been rebuilding since that was the last time they won a championship. Was 1957.
They've never won a Super Bowl though.
No, they're before the NFL
championship. Okay.
Yeah, it was an NFL championship. They've never, and it's the curse of Bobby Lane. It's like the Great Bambino. We have a curse too.
Wait, that's Night Train Dick Lane, right?
No, different
That was
Lane.
a different guy.
Bobby Lane played quarterback, and it was a very similar situation. They traded him away for a pack of cigars and a bottle of booze and something. It was in 1957. God knows what they traded.
LSD?
No, I don't think that was really relevant then. Maybe the devil's lettuce, marijuana. It was big back then. I don't know. Quaaludes. I don't know what Quaaludes a thing back in the 70s.
I have
57. I don't know. I don't do drugs anymore, or any less.
I was about to say, or any less.
No idea what city you're in, Tim, but I know it ain't Chicago. Chicago.
Yeah, I know. I'm not in Chicago. No, I'm not in Chicago. It's fine.
2-1 in soccer for today. Up 2 units. Get after it, Pedro Moore. Get after it. Peyton Manning cursed the Colts when Jim Irsay, however you say Irsay, let him go, but no one talks about it, actually. I could see could go back and haunt you. Andrew Luck said, nope, I want out of this weird mumbo-jumbo shit.
Plus, who wants to play football in Indiana?
Yeah.
You know that the team is bad when that's where the NFL holds your combine, because that's their version of letting the city keep affiliated with the NFL. Like, I know your team sucks, so I'm going to bring in every possible Hall of Famer I can for every college draft choice, and I'm going to let them play in your stadium and try out. I would totally go to NFL workouts if I lived in or around the Colts Stadium. I'd be there all the time.
Still Lucas Oil Stadium, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a shithole.
That's what I figured.
But, I'm excited. 3 games, 3 days. Wish me luck. Hopefully, I don't end up drunk
So
in
who are the Pistons
Canada
play?
with Turnsey.
Thunder.
The Thunder.
So then we're gonna run a 3-team parlay with the Packers, Islanders.
I'm not even gonna let him fucking say it. I'm gonna let him do it.
I'll
you
do
can
a
fire me now.
parlay of the Pistons.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Pistons, Lions, and Red Wings. Jesus.
That's some dirty. You want to talk about a dirty,
But I don't want to.
play?
If I was gonna just do that, then I probably just would have donated to charity instead of donating to a book.
Well, my wife won't let me go to the strip club in Detroit, so this is the same way of donating. Normally, I'd like to put, young college girls through marine biology school at Wayne State University, because that's what people do in the city of Detroit. They go to school for marine biology if you're working at any kind of strip club. And rather than put her through, pay for her tuition, books, stuff like that, I know they're expensive. Instead of doing all that, I like to donate there. So, I'm a giver, guys. I'm a giver. Okay,
That's so nice of you, Lenny.
I try to do right for the community. I'm a give. I'm pay it forward type of guy. That's where I'm at. But
You
know
big teddy bear.
Those ball and chains, sometimes they like to rain on the parade. Let me just tell you, it's gonna be 70 degrees in Detroit, like high as 70. And Mandy bought earmuffs, gloves, a winter hat, like a beanie, because she's gonna freeze. She's born and raised in Vegas. When it gets to 70, like it's currently like 68 degrees here right now.
Oh, that's nice.
She's in a hoodie, jeans, boots, and she's freezing. It's too cold.
It's 68 here, and I'm gonna go out in shorts and a t-shirt in a little bit.
Oh, I can't wait for Sunday morning when it's like 45 degrees, dark out, and we're deep frying turkeys and hams and drinking. And before the line, she's gonna freeze.
Nick, do we have the budget to go to Detroit?
No.
It ain't.
Do we have the budget to go to Michigan next year when East Carolina plays there?
No.
All right, fair enough.
Come on now. You could drive up. You could drive up to Detroit. You could stay on our couch in our Airbnb.
All right, I'm curious. How long would it take to drive up there?
It's not that far.
And Tim, if I wanted to watch
10 hours,
I'd prefer to watch
ECU
play Michigan from my home on Pornhub rather than live. I don't need to see that live. When
Michigan Stadium in Ann Arbor. If I was to go, let's see, from my location
to
it would
Ford Field.
take, if my thing wants to load, a solid. It's loading.
Yeah,
11 hours. That's actually not terrible.
I guess about 10 hours. Yeah.
By the way,
all right, we can leave now, and I'll get there at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't leave now because I don't leave till tomorrow, so I won't be there till like 6 o'clock.
PM?
In my hotel. PM. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
We leave at like because of the time change. We leave at like 10 a.m. And it's like a 3.5 hour flight, but we lose 3 hours as well. So we leave at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I remember.
We don't get there till like 5.
Oh no, trust me, I remember the flights. I remember the flight out to Vegas. It took an hour because we left at 8 and got there at 9.
Yeah, and then on the way back it will be fine. But and then we have to. Oh God, we got. I don't know why we're flying Spirit Airlines.
Oh, she wants you to die. Does she have an insurance policy on you or something there?
I'm sure she does. I'm 17 years older than her. I'm pretty sure she had to set the insurance policy before we even got married.
I mean, it makes sense.
Central Michigan +6 from Leonard Russell. I like your name.
Yeah.
Not really. I don't like my name either, though. Spirit is so the worst. But she's cheap. She'll skimp on airfare, but then spends $500 million on the hockey tickets.
Red Wing tickets. Okay.
Yeah. I did live bet Benfica.
Whatever it is.
Benfica. Some soccer. Win by 2, and they're up 5-1.
Boom.
Oh. I am a little excited to I shouldn't probably say this on thing, but to open up other sportsbook accounts in a state that allows it. Because I'm very limited in a box here in Vegas. You can only do so much. And it's like it's Caesars. I use Caesars every day and MGM every day.
We're sponsored by DraftKings and stuff, but we can't even get them in our state.
Right.
So.
I use Circa spreads, stuff like that. But if you guys are playing the tomorrow game, you gotta let me know early because I'll be in flight.
No, we're not.
Okay, then good.
Which one's tomorrow's game? Oh, Texans. Yeah.
Philly Texans.
I did already bet that game. I took Houston +14.5 and under 45.5.
It's man, I don't want nothing. I want to put it on a teaser, but I don't want nothing to do with that game. To be honest,
that's fair.
But yeah, my grandmother started the first travel agency for corporations. We sold it a year ago, but I used to get first class flights on United Airlines my whole life. Well, what the hell? Can I hook a brother up?
No, if that's the case, make a trip out to the old Raleigh, and we can go
fly to Raleigh, pick these two knuckleheads up, come to Vegas.
We can go to a Hurricanes game. We can go to something. Come on, what are you doing? Come hang out. What are you doing?
Hey, Joe, that's a 45-minute from where you're at in Chicago to Detroit. I know that because I've been on that flight 1,000,000,000 times. It takes you longer to get up in the air than it does to actually fly. 45-minute flight. Hop on over. I'll be at the D everywhere.
That's what she said.
On that note, I'm getting out of here. I'll see y'all next week. I'm peacing out.
Go Sabres, go Furia. Fury is playing right now up 13-6 on Gamer Legion. Let's go.
Nobody cares.
It's my handicappy tan plays.
Not one person.
My handicappy tan plays.
I think I want to bring this back just for old time's sake because it's just that good.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, said.
Sorry, I clicked it off too late. But yeah. Bonnie Lafise. She was the first woman to win Entrepreneur. Oh, nice. Well, congratulations, Bonnie.
There you go.
I wish I would have known you when you still had your travel thing going on.
Yeah, jeez.
But that's all good.
Yep.
But yeah, so we're gonna bounce on out of here. I'll see you guys on the other side. Good luck unless you're against me. I don't even got. Let's go over tonight and just a lot of stuff.
Let's go Sabres.
Penguins, Buckline.
What?
Not to the Penguins, to the Buffaloes. All right, we're gonna gritty out now. Good luck unless you're against me. Peace out.
Stacy's mom.